Most ghost stories are fantastical tales that end with rather mundane explanations, but it's the fun of the story that keeps people coming back. Kind of like this place here, a place where supposedly a creepy spectral haunts it at night. This is the story of the White Lady's Castle. Outside of the city of Rochester, hugging the coast of Lake Ontario, one may find a strange set of stone foundations that were once part of a large mansion. Inside this mansion lived a mother and her daughter. They lived alone and would rarely be visited by others. Rumors began to spread around town of what happened to the woman's husband. Nobody really seems to know. The most common of these rumors was that he met an unfortunate fate after cheating on her. The mother, she was very protective of her daughter, hardly ever allowing her to go outside and certainly not allowing her to have any contact with anybody else. As the daughter grew older, she would begin to sneak out of the house. Most often, she would go down to Lake Ontario for a swim. One day, she would sneak out and never return. Her mother, she would go absolutely mad trying to find her. Maybe she drowned in the lake, maybe she ran away with a young suitor, or maybe a man found her and killed her. All of these possibilities swirled in the mother's head over and over and over again, day after day and night after night. Eventually she would lose her mind. She would put on a white dress and throw herself into the lake and drown. And now, her ghost haunts the area. Infamously, she attacks any young man that she sees wandering the area at night. So, is the story true? Unfortunately, no. There was never a house here, and these foundations were actually called the Three Lakes Pavilion. They were a dining hall that was part of a hotel that would serve swimmers coming in from the lake. In the early 20th century, Dr. Henry Durand and his friend George Eastman purchased over 700 acres of land on the coast of Ontario. In January of 1907, they would offer this land to the city of Rochester to become a public park. And thus, the Durand-Eastman Park was born. Many amenities would be constructed on the park, including a bathhouse and the Three Lakes Pavilion. The construction of the pavilion would begin sometime around 1911 and would be finished by 1912. The building would become abandoned during the Great Depression, and at some point after that, it would catch fire and burn down. With the wooden structure gone, all that's left are the foundations, and at some point in the last few decades, the urban legend of the White Lady's Castle was born. But does any of that really matter? I don't think so. After all, sharing ghost stories to scare your friends or younger siblings, that's all just part of the fun. And I don't want to ruin anybody's fun. So, as far as I'm concerned, the ghost of the castle is still here, haunting this park, looking for her next victim. Urban legends and ghost stories are always an important part of local history and culture. Sometimes they can be even more exciting and fascinating than the real stories surrounding them. The story of the White Lady's Castle and the beautiful Durand-Eastman Park is a very important part of Rochester's past, and it will never be forgotten.